How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and I was supposed to go to a car event this morning. However, my roommate blocked me in, and I don't want to wake him up. He's got a little baby. I'm going to let him and the little baby sleep in. It's really early. I was going to literally leave the house at like 6 in the morning, and cold starting the McLaren at 6 in the morning is just, it's not a cool move. So it's a nice Saturday. I'll let him sleep in. Don't let it happen again, or else I'm going to take the baby with me to a damn car meet. Anyways, we'll do the next best thing. We'll just look at people failing on Instagram. Now, don't be like these people. These people are trying to show off. They're trying to act cool. They're trying to get a little suckle of that clout. Don't try to be like these people. You're better than them. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. First clip. Mustang. Doing donuts. It's gold. Look at those ugly taillights. Look at that ugly wing. Ugh. All right, let's take a look. This guy maxed out his stats for having the worst taste possible. Chrome gold wrapped 4-cylinder EcoBoost Mustang with a gigantic chassis mounted wing and Ferrari taillights. Are you kidding me? This guy literally just said, yeah, let me fuck this shit up real quick. Now, he did better donuts than most idiots out there. I'll give him props where props are due. But holy shit, I don't know if this dude is blind, deaf, or both. He do be swinging it though. I ain't gonna cap. Like I said, he do be swinging it. At least this clip ends happily. He doesn't hit anyone. He's just doing some donuts with the worst sounding and looking Mustang ever to, go on the internet. What I never understood is why people like this, like, do all these mods to their car. I mean, this dude spent probably a good $2,000, maybe $3,000 with everything we could see so far. And yet he's still on stock wheels. That's mind-boggling. That should be like the first thing to go. I'm not saying it would help this car in any case. This car's been butchered since day one. Oi, Huey. Homelander done killed me wife and nick me boy. Womp womp. But it just really shows where your priorities are. You don't really care about performance or anything if you ain't swapping out your OEM wheels with all seasons. You ain't doing a whole lot. Anyways, he didn't hit anyone. He didn't really fail. He just made poor choices when modifying his car. Guys, would you rather kiss your homie on the lips every night or drive this thing around daily? Comment down below. All right, next one. New mod trend. Let's see what this new mod trend is, guys. Can't wait to do this because it's such a trend. I don't care how hard you try to make it look cinematic and make it look cool. That has to be the worst fucking cutting I've ever seen. This dude cut it 3 sizes too big. He went out and bought Magnum XL for a tiny chode pecker. Are you kidding me? What even is this? Why would you make it look like that? Look at the gap. Horrible. For people that love fitment and love, making their car aesthetically pleasing. I mean, you kind of fucked up on that too. Kind of got a little bit of a bulldog stance. But then you do this? Well, what's the trend here? Make this shit look like ass? Produce the worst cuts possible? It looks okay from this angle because you're covering up the hole with the giant tip. Come on, man. We all know. You got to baby step your way up, man. Trial and error. This guy said, nah, I'm only cutting once. I ain't going back and doing this shit again. I feel bad for whoever's car this is, like dead ass. This dude just fucked that shit up. This is the definition of, nah, I know a guy who can do it for cheaper. I know a guy who can do it. Nah, man. That looks like ass. Straight up fail. Destroyed a perfectly good new WRX with this dog shit ass cut. There's not even really like a trim piece you can put around that to fix it. Because sometimes they'll put like some sort of beveled edge. I don't know. Some sort of a cutout piece. You can't even do that with this. And why you would want a bumper exit on a Subi? This thing ain't pushing P. I'm just going to say, if you got cuts like that, I wouldn't even trust this thing under wide open throttle. If this is how he's cutting the bumper, then how do you think he's assembling that motor if he truly built it? Long story short, not very well. This guy's rolling around with an IMS underneath his hood, dude. He's gonna get on and his fucking pistons are gonna shoot out to the left and right. Pew, pew, pew. I mean, he said oops, so maybe he understood that he fucked up. Everyone in the comments seems to agree, so maybe it's a prank, but who's he pranking himself here? This looks like fucking ass. All right, let's move on, though. GT spinning. So we saw an EcoBoost spinning. Let's see if this shit was spinning. He says, you know that shit was spinning. Let's see if it was spinning. So, I don't know if spinning is the correct word, but I would say maybe GT spun, as in like once. Like you're just driving in circles until this one right here. You did half a spin. Didn't even do a full 360, just a quick little 180. You did a good U-turn, you know? Something grandmas do accidentally when they accidentally dump the clutch while making a U-turn. We know you ain't dumping the clutch. We know that dog shit is automatic, but which one is worse, guys? Would you rather be the EcoBoost driver who can do donuts, or the GT V6 all-wheel drive guy trying to do donuts? I don't know how you do it in a GT. These are all-wheel drive V6s, and doesn't seem too happy to try to be spinning. This dude saw one video of a takeover and thought, yeah, I could do that shit. Those idiots, oh, I could do that. I'm not trying to give props to takeover drivers, by the way. I know it might have seemed that way. I'm not glazing them, okay? I got their meat out of my mouth. I don't want that shit. You know that shit's all lumpy, bumpy, bro. Those guys got diseases. We don't want that shit. Don't associate with them. Anywho, GT spinning, though? Biggest cap I've seen all year. That's a size 8 cap right there. Homeboy is having the time of his life watching him, though, man. This dude's giggling up a storm. This guy's giggling more than like a 6th grader when his crush says that he likes him. All that HP and that's the best spin you got. Bro, it ain't got that much HP. These things ain't fast. It's a GT. You could hear the dog shit V6, man. The guy giggling is like the funniest part, though. The guy's like, bae, stop, bae, stop. All right, moving on. I'm tired of watching this. All right, next one. 0 to 60 at this point. Can't wait to go to 3.9 diff. I'm guessing he's going to re-gear it. I don't know if that's up or down, but let's see his 0 to 60. Let's see how fast this thing is. This thing looks pretty ready for Christmas. He's got quite the light assortment on his dash. Let's see, though. 0 to 60. I'll get a timer, and I'll let you know what it reads. Let me actually open up my app real quick. Yeah, we do things different around here. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. I fuck you guys not. You guys are more than willing to test this on your phone. Guess how I mean, I don't want to say how fast that was. Guess how slow that was. Okay, I'm looking at my phone right now and I'm astonished. I got a 9.02. 9 seconds. This guy gets 0 to 60 in what some cars go down a quarter mile. I don't think you need 3.9 gears, buddy. I think you need a whole different fucking car. Feel free to test it yourself, by the way. You know, this is public. You guys can do this yourself. Pull out your little iPhone. Let me know what you get. Let's read his mod list, though. Cold air intake. We know that didn't do shit. SOS coil packs. That ain't doing shit. Gapped plugs. Good job. That's what you need to drive anyways. 180-degree thermostat. That sounds like OEM to me. 91 octane tune. Diablo. Okay, and catless exhaust. Yeah, we could hear that. The only thing here that might have actually got him power is the exhaust and the intake. Everything else is just nothing. Everything else is just nothing. You did a 9-second. I don't know what car this is. What even is it? It's a 3.6. What is it? It's like a Dodge Avenger or something. Oh, it's a Charger. Buddy, just go trade this dog shit in. Just trade this shit in. 9 seconds, 0 to 60. Unless you're trying to have the slowest Dodge Charger out there, then why are you even wasting your money on that? And like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, that's the thing. People are probably like, Drew, you're just being mean to this guy. He's modding what he has. Like, you know, this is the best he can do. I don't believe this is the best he can do. I honestly think if he wanted to, he can go trade this in and get something that he's actually more proud of, like an RT. And then his money wouldn't be wasted. Instead, he wasted a few $100s, maybe even $1,000 on mods, and it seems like he's going to keep going. He's going to modify this V6 and lose money in the end. The smart thing to do would be to trade it in and get the faster version of the car. You can look at it as me being a dick, or you can look at it as me having constructive criticism. Either way, one thing is still a fact, and that is that this is a slow fucking car, and I think he'd be better off just trading it for something that has a little bit more oomph to it, because he obviously seems like he wants to go faster. An older RT isn't that much more expensive, so I'm just saying. And then at least it sounds good. Come on, brother. You could do it. I'm rooting for you. You got this. Anyways, next clip. Don't be a Mustang. There ain't nothing wrong with owning a Mustang, guys, but just don't be one.
Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot.
That's minus 1,000 aura points right now. That guy's got negative aura. Not only did he pull up to the meet in the drop top fucking Mustang, but then he leaves it trying to show off in front of the 812 and spins out negative 1,000 aura. I like how everybody just clowns on him instantly, like makes him feel like an idiot. This dude's probably looking out the window like, oh fuck, and the guy with the 812 is laughing in his face, clapping. Like, dude, that's just like pissing on his grave at that point. Now, obviously, he's okay. He just went off road. It made a little boo-boo, probably scratched the bumper. The car's probably fine. Let's be honest here. It's probably also a rental. Not many people drive around in drop-top Mustangs willingly. This is because they flew into town, and they were like, what do you got? Well, you got the drop-top V8 or the EcoBoost. Fuck, give me the V8, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly read this comment right here. I guess this is the guy in the 812, and it says, exotic auto owner here. First of all, this man was not part of our group. He went out of his way to follow me to my destination from the highway for the express purpose of causing some sort of scene. This was a premeditated choice. Nobody pressured him into doing it or even asked him to do any crazy maneuvers regardless of the clapping. If you are telling me that you believe someone could be easily or so slightly injured from a spin out like that and require assistance, no disrespect, but you are wrong. Yeah, dude, this guy's clearly okay. Like, if you think that this guy is, you know, fucking having a seizure in there or something, that's just not the case, man. This dude doesn't have a scrape on him, doesn't have a bump on his noggin. I have gone over speed bumps that have given me bigger shocks than the Mustang spinning out. My clapping was for the driver to understand how reckless his actions were and to throw a sarcastic jab at him. Yeah, who cares? Bro, people are that soft? This guy has to defend himself for laughing at a fucking idiot ruining the car show? Really? The driver actually ended up hopping out of the car with smiles and laughter. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you can really play it off. You can't really be mad at anyone but yourself. But people are really in the comments, I guess, upset that this guy clapped at the fucking dumb shit driving the Mustang. I knew exactly why he was clapping. This is the fucking second time I've seen the clip. He's clapping because the idiot fucking tried to show off and he failed. That's funny. God, people are too soft nowadays. Anyways, let's move on. Next one, new BMW M4 drifts into parked car. I think this is a similar case to the Mustang one where they're not happy he crashed, but like if you're gonna try to show off and you crash, it's just kind of funny. Like this guy was trying to like be like the big guy, had no idea what he was doing, smacked that shit. Let's break down this maneuver step by step and see exactly where it went wrong. Okay, why are you swinging it towards the crowd of people? Like, even if you whipped it closer right here, dude, you're still in a danger zone right here. You're one parking spot away. This dude was just like, you know what? This car payment is too fucking much. I'm going to go ahead and expedite this shit out of my possession and just smack this car. That's all he did. He's probably going to say to his insurance, yeah, I got T-boned at a light or something. But that ain't going to fly, man. That ain't going to fly. This was clear as day. Caught in 4K, what your dumbass did. I don't even know what he was trying to do. Like, seriously, he's fucking, like, just swinging it right towards the car. Do you not know how to do donuts? It seemed like you did a couple beforehand. There are some marks on the floor, unless that's not you. How did the EcoBoost in the first clip manage to pull off donuts, and this numbnuts didn't? This blue ball having ass didn't commit to doing correct donuts? Oof, Dad's not going to be happy when he finds out about his car. Oh, I guarantee this ain't his car. because a fucking dumb motherfucker like that can't own a car like this. He's still in a BMW, so he didn't lose as much aura, but this is like negative 800 aura. Like, at least he didn't pull up in the drop top Mustang, but smacking the M4 minus 850 aura minimum. Ain't a good look, Chief. Ain't a good look. Don't be an idiot and try to show off if you don't know what you're doing. And you know what? Even if you do know what you're doing, know better and don't do it. Here we go. G35 crashes head on into building. Oh, great. Let's see this numbnuts. Shouldn't have took your hand off the wheel, dumb fuck. I like how nobody is getting hurt in these videos except for maybe the driver. But even then, I mean, these are like soft love taps right there. I'm sure, you know, you could buff that out right away. You could probably drive this thing home. Honestly, I think you're good to go. Once again, dude, what are these people doing? What are these people doing? Hey, look it. You know what? I want to do donuts in this not residential, my bad. Industrial parking lot. Let's go close to the fucking building. Even though... to be fair, actually, he chose a very small parking lot to do this in. Like, plenty of room, and he was holding it pretty good. But I think what happened was he took his hands off the wheel to try to show off. His wheels cut straight, and he just hooked. He just hooked and went straight into the wall. That's exactly what happened. Case closed right here. Call me fucking Sherlock Holmes. Maybe I'm the Sherlock Holmes of the car scene. I could figure out why a crash happens, and that's exactly what happens. He took his eyes off of what he was doing to try to flex. And this is what happens when you flex. It goes wrong. Flexing gone wrong, guys. Another dog shit sounding car, though. I don't know how people buy these cars and are like, yeah, this thing sounds like I want to chop the mufflers off. It's going to be a very quiet tow truck ride home, I'll tell you what. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please let me know down below. If you see any car fails, tag me in them. I'll be sure to let those dummies know what they did wrong. Anyways, subscribe, and until next video,